2025 marks FXR's 30th anniversary, which is both amazing and a little bit concerning, because I distinctly remember getting one of their very first jackets over 3 decades ago, which ultimately means I'm getting old. What's interesting is that in the past 30 years, FXR has remained a privately owned company. Year after year, sales have grown to the point that FXR is now the #1 snowmobile clothing brand. They've also gained a massive presence in the off-road motorcycle market and fishing, of all things, all under the careful leadership of the founder and owner of the company, Milt Reimer. 30 years is an impressive milestone. During that time, countless other snowmobile clothing manufacturers have come and gone. But a couple of the things that have helped FXR not just endure, but also continue to grow, is their relentless pursuit of the best technologies and their commitment to rider-focused innovation. But here's where things get interesting. Where so many of their competitors simply license outerwear technology from other companies, Gore-Tex being a great example, FXR has instead chosen to develop their own clothing technologies in-house. This means that the technology in FXR gear hasn't simply been repurposed from some other industry. It's been specifically designed for one purpose, in this case, snowmobiling, which is, in my opinion, why it works so well. FAST stands for Flotation Assist Safety Technology and is one of FXR's in-house developed technologies we've talked a lot about. Before FAST, flotation suits were big and bulky, like a life jacket. They were also not known to be very warm or breathable. After extensive testing of the best flotation technology available at the time, the FXR design team decided they could do better. FAST suits feel and perform exactly the same as non-FAST equipped suits. You literally can't tell you have a flotation suit on at all, which means you can simply enjoy warm and comfortable riding with the added safety benefit of a suit that will help save your life should the worst happen. One interesting aspect of FAST is that it doesn't just include the jacket. FXR says that FAST is a system that requires both the jacket and pants to be fully effective. But according to FXR, it's actually the pants that are the most important part, which was certainly news to me. Another great example of in-house technology developed by FXR is their ACMT moisture management system, which is found in many of their suits. ACMT stands for Advanced Climate Management Technology and is essentially a dual-layer system built into the suit that acts a lot like a dual-layer lens on goggles or a dual-layer shield on a helmet. Riding is a physical activity. Physical activity creates heat, which then leads to moisture buildup. Stopping excess moisture buildup plays a major role in keeping a rider not only dry, but also warm. If you're wet, you will eventually get cold. ACMT's dual-layer design acts sort of like an HVAC system in your house, exchanging moist air with dry air. As the moist air is sucked out, it in turn draws additional moisture to the surface to be exchanged as well. It's outerwear technology at its absolute best. The final piece of technology FXR uses in nearly every one of their suits is the dry vent system. This system utilizes special mesh material pioneered by FXR that allows air to pass through but stops even the finest snow particles. I know what you're thinking. This already exists, but in fact, it was FXR who developed it first. Obviously, a couple reasons that you might want to open the vents on your jacket or your pants is to stop excess moisture from building up or to help evaporate the moisture that it already has. And in these two ways, dry vent is actually an integral part of ACMT. But really, the main reason you open your vents is to regulate your body temperature, something ACMT doesn't really do. So the compromise has always been, do I open my vents to stay cool but risk letting snow dust in, or do I keep them closed and then overheat but keep the snow dust out? With dry vent, you don't have to choose. You can stay cool and keep the snow dust out. Everyone here at SnowTrax swears by FXR gear. We truly believe that by utilizing the best materials and manufacturing processes and the most innovative technology, FXR gear provides the warmest, safest, and most moisture-free riding experience you can get. For 2025, to celebrate their 30th anniversary, FXR will be releasing a 30th anniversary special edition lineup of gear. We have no idea what to expect, but after knowing Milt and having worked with FXR over 30 years, we are more than confident it will be full of amazing style and top-of-the-line technology. Stay tuned for more info on that later in the season, but for now, make sure you're giving FXR's lineup of outerwear a serious look the next time you're shopping for riding gear.